Hey guys, it's Lily Pad Polish. So today's video is going to be a little bit of a different one because I've been seeing a little trend going around here on YouTube where someone is following someone else's tutorial, and I've mostly seen this with makeup tutorials, but I figured why not try it with a nail tutorial. So as you can see, I did file my nails super short, and I was actually having trouble finding a nail tutorial that wasn't super hard because as you can see, I don't have that much room on my nails right now. But I did find one nail tutorial from Simply Nailogical, and it's called 5 Easy Nail Art to Do for Short Nails. So I figured it was super appropriate, and Simply Nailogical is probably the most popular nail channel here on YouTube, so I thought it was pretty fitting. So that's what I'm going to be following today. Hopefully it's not too hard, but we'll see how it goes. So I have my laptop over here on the side, and I'll probably try to put in the video somewhere over here, which is why my hand is to the side. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and press play.
Well, hello everyone, it's me, Christine again, and I actually have nail art designs for you in today's video, for once.
I love her intro song, it's so catchy.
Can we just take a look at my recent posting history for a second? Like, what am I even doing? You thought this was a nail art channel? Well, you thought wrong.
I actually got a few requests to do Polish Mountain, but I don't think I'll ever be doing that.
I'm gonna cry. In hollow tears, of course. Yes, I am planning a massive giveaway to celebrate 2 million holosexuals, but it's been like 2 seconds since my 1 million giveaway, so. Okay, so I'm gonna skip the intro and just try it and go to the tutorial because I'm not trying to make this video super long. Holosexuals. Let's start off with the pinky because I find it most boring. Just applying a bluish, purplish multi-chrome pump.
Quickly pressing pause because she didn't show her base coat, so I'm just going to be using a base coat and applying that on my nails really quickly. And I'm going to be using the Peel Off base coat, which I love. I've been using this one with a combination of the Little Ondine water-based peel-off base coat, and they're both really similar to me, but I'm going to be using the peel-off base coat today. Alrighty, so my nails have a base coat now, and it looks like she's about to use a purpley blue type of polish, so I'm gonna go and try and look for that. Okay, so this is the closest thing that I could find, and she's doing this one on the pinky fingernail, and details for everything that I'm using will be in the description box below. So I'm just gonna quickly apply this, cap the edges. Alrighty, let's see what else.
Description box. Take some dotting tools. Mine are dirty, but you should clean yours.
Mine are dirty too.
On a yogurt lid or a nail art mat, whatever you prefer. And then just start dotting dots on it.
Okay, pressing pause again. Can't find them. Okay, I probably should have prepared a little bit for this video, but I found my dotting tools, and then I have a red polish that is sort of similar. Can't reach it. So I have a nail polish that is sort of similar by SuperChic Lacquer, so I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be putting it on a little post-it, dabbing it there, and it says that she was going to be doing it in an X pattern. So I'm going to be doing small dots. I'm using the small side of the dotting tool because my pinky nail is so much smaller than hers. So I'm going to be having to shrink down some of her designs.
Here, I'm trying to make an X-shaped pattern.
Okay, pretty good. So let's go ahead and see what she does next.
I'm just taking some silver hollow and adding more dots. Really though, the point of this video is to show you that you can do somewhat intricate designs on short nails.
Alrighty, so I'm going to be using this Starrily silver hollow polish, and as she says, putting it everywhere else. Oh no, these are so much bigger than the red ones. I did not mean to do that. Should have used a smaller dotting tool.
And now it kind of looks like a pink X with some silver dots around the pink X.
I don't think you guys realize how small my pinky is. It's so small, I literally cannot do anything. This looks so bad. Oh no, the dots touched. Ugh, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna have to accept that this is what it is.
That's that. What a beautiful original design. I'm just gonna add a quick dry glossy top coat on top of that and we'll move on to the next one.
So I'm not doing a top coat because it's clearly not dry, but I'll do that at the end of the video.
For my next nail, it's the one that broke on me. You traitor! You traitor! I'm gonna start off with a nice creamy white base coat, and then obviously we're gonna put hollow on top of that, but for now, just white. Now add a quick dry top coat, because we're gonna add striping tape next. Only the original holosexuals know what I was about to say, but didn't. After that's dry and you've sung a Melanie Martinez song, grab some striping tape, preferably hollow, because it's just soothing. I could peel this roll forever! Cut up some short pieces of the striping tape and stick it on the top of a nail polish bottle cap. And now we're gonna use a trick that models use because your nails are like models. They slay. We're gonna do the vertical thinning stripe trick by adding a bunch of striping tape down the nail in this direction. This will give the illusion that your nails are longer than they actually are. Shout out to all the members of the Nub Club. Make sure the striping tape is pressed down securely. Now finally, let's add some purple hollow this time on top of the striping tape. Make sure to put on a thick enough coat so that the hollow is perfectly opaque, and don't forget to work quickly. Do not let the nail polish dry. Start peeling up the striping tape immediately or else it's gonna get all crusty and nasty and peel off base coat problems. Yes, I am wearing a peel off base coat. I always do, but I don't recommend using one if you're going to be working with striping tape or nail vinyls because then it'll just peel everything up. Why am I using one? I don't know. Don't listen to me. Don't do as I do. Add a nice thick layer of glossy taco and make sure not to push down too much or else you're gonna make all the colors bleed. Beautiful. My nail just lost 10 pounds. For the next nail, we're gonna do a glitter placement and
Okay, pause. So I don't have any glitter, but she does do 5 designs and I'm only showing you guys my 4 fingers. I'm Xing out the thumb. So the one that she does on her thumbnail, I'll just do on my middle fingernail because I don't have any glitter. So we're going to be doing 4 instead of the 5 like her video. So I'm just going to skip this glitter placement nail.
For the next nail, I'm committing a sin of the holosexual kingdom and mixing hollow with creme polish. Oh, the horror, the horror. Let's start off with 1 coat of teal hollow. I love this color. I'm like obsessed with this color right now. Has anyone seen my Snapchat?
Okay, so I don't have a hollow teal, but I have this hollow blue. It's not really green blue, it's just sort of like a blue, but I think it'll do for this.
Add some liquid latex around your nail to protect it because we're gonna do a gradient next. Oh my god, it's been so long. Normally, I wouldn't recommend doing a gradient with a creme and a hollow because they are different finishes and they don't really like to blend too well. But I'm feeling rebellious today and I'm gonna put those kids in the same playground and force them to get along. Then you just gonna dab, dab, dab right on the nail. This whole video is like a throwback of my stupid sayings. Okay. And now you're just gonna peel off, simply peel like no big deal. Yeah, love me some peel porn. Then you gotta pick out any little crusties that got left behind. I love cleaning up my cuticles. Oh, there's something so satisfying about it. Then you're gonna add a glossy taco because we're gonna actually add nail vinyls next. Let it dry for at least 15 to 20 minutes depending on how good your glossy taco is. Don't eat it though. I'm just gonna grab myself a single chevron nail vinyl.
Okay, so I don't have nail vinyls that are chevron, so I'm just going to be using the striping tape like we did before and sort of place them in a V on the nail.
A single chevron nail vinyl. Put it on the nail because basically we're masking off the lower gradient area of the nail so that we can make a second gradient on the upper portion of the nail. I called it a scaled gradient because it kind of looked like reptile scales, at least because the first one I did was green. And then let's get to dabbing, but careful dabbing this time. You're only working with a tiny section of the nail, and it may be tinier depending on how short your nails are. So you gotta work with the ultimate level of precision and make sure that you're just not blending all the colors together. You still need to see a gradient. That's the idea. Honestly, the scaled gradient technique does take some practice, I'm not gonna lie. On short nails, it is a little bit trickier, but a double scaled gradient like this one can definitely be done on any size nail. Maybe just don't attempt the triple or the quadruple. When you're happy with the blending, you're gonna peel off, simply peel again like no big deal. Remove the nail vinyl immediately as well. Don't let that shit dry. Clean up if you need to, and bam, that looks pretty cool, don't it? Final glossy tack for the win.
So I didn't put enough of the blue, like the dark blue it seems like, but even though I peeled it off, I'm gonna try and fix it somehow because it's just the tip, so hopefully I won't mess it up by trying to do this, but just to try and make it seem a little bit more like hers. Gonna dab a little bit more of the dark blue. So I think that looks a little better. I don't know if that looks better or worse, but it's on there. So I'm just gonna try and clean up what I did right here in the tip, and then we can go on to the last one.
And moving on to the final design, we're gonna do the ugliest one. Maybe I cared less because it was on my thumb, and thumbs just look weird on camera, don't they? Like, what is this? Stamping, yeah, sure, let's do that.
Ooh, I actually think I have that stamping plate. So let's get my little stamping book. Let's see. Do I? Actually, I don't know if I have it. Okay, just kidding. The one that I was thinking of was actually this one, but it's not a sun. But I feel like it's close enough to the stamping plate that she used. So that's the one that I'm going to be using.
This is a cool plate. I put the link below if you want it. Add some black stamping polish, scrape that shit down. Put the sticky stamper on it, and look at that. Wow, I'm actually good at this. Why do I not do this often? I don't know. Instead of putting it directly on the nail, we're gonna do something called reverse stamping because I'm feeling very ambitious right now. Basically, you just fill in the tiny little sections of the stamp with different colors. And I think really intricate, tiny designs like this one are perfect for short nails because you're gonna get a lot of design on a small surface area. Where's the hollow? Where's the hollow? Here it is. Don't worry, guys. More colors in random places. When you're done coloring it in like a coloring book, you're gonna take a clear nail polish and paint it over the entire stamp. Now I do clear nail polish instead of taco because a taco makes it too hard, like a crispy shell, you know? Let that shit dry for like 20 or 30 minutes and then peel it up. And now we have ourselves a DIY decal. Decal. I'm just gonna keep repeating that for all the people who don't like it. To stick it on your nail, just add a quick coat of clear polish or top coat, whatever, and press it right down. I mean, it kind of looks better in my head, but I don't know what you want me to say. I'm not the best at freehanding. I'm just showing you that you could do this if you were better at this and you have short nails. I'm also struggling at cutting off the excess. I have no idea how Sveta does it so perfectly. One day I should kidnap her for real.
Yeah, I don't have scissors, so I'm just using tweezers because that's usually what I do.
Okay, now clean that shit up, add a final glossy taco to seal it all in, and give a big thumbs up to this video for how good I just did.
Okay, so I think I'm going to pause it there. These are the 4 designs minus the glitter placement one, and as I said before, I did not apply a glossy top coat because they weren't dry yet, but they are all dry now, or at least they should be. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quickly. And that's the finished manicure. I'm pretty happy with most of them. This one could have been a lot neater. You guys can probably tell it's a little bit smudged. And these dots could have also been a little bit smaller because some of them are a little bit touching. But overall, as a manicure, like from far away, they don't look half bad. So I'm pretty happy with these. I think that they would have come out a lot better if my fingernails were as big as hers. But mine are super tiny, and I have small nail beds as it is. So my nails are basically non-existent at this moment. But hopefully I'll be able to come out with some nail tutorials soon for you guys. Maybe I'll even do a video of my own where I show you guys easy nail art to do for short nails. You guys let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, this was pretty fun. This was a little stressful because I wanted mine to come out just like hers, and obviously we also have a few different methods, like the reverse stamping method. I don't usually do it as a decal. I usually just apply it onto the nail, and with the whole gradient, I don't usually do gradients with a dry sponge. I usually dampen the sponge. And I don't usually use striping tape really at all. So that's all for this video. If you guys liked it, then definitely give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this one, then definitely subscribe. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!